Well, it's starting to look like people are taking the threat of the acting mayor seriously. Riots, hoarding, extended YouTube rants.
Just about everybody in the conspiracy community have fled to their bunkers. I mean, the ones lucky enough to have bunkers. The others just put up another layer of aluminum foil on their windows.
Well, considering what happened to Alex Jones, I don't blame them.
Crap! Death by meme. How hilariously horrific. Anyways, they're so scared of what the acting mayor could do to them that they've done the unthinkable for a conspiracy theorist.
They're taking their medication.
Worse, they've cut their internet connections. I'm the only theorist that's still above ground and connected.
So from here on out, if we hear a batshit crazy conspiracy theory online...
It's mine!
Congratulations?
Gentlemen, wait, aren't there usually 4 of you annoyance generators? Where are the other 2? I said to be here promptly at 1500 hours. I have news to impart. Vital, important news about my research into the acting mayor and the multiverse.
Huh, they both knew how important this meeting is. I'm sure they have good reasons as to why they're late.
All right, I know I'm late, but I really wanted to finish watching a Small Wonder rerun on TV. Hey, Professor Dunderbuns, why can't you make a robot like Vicky? To what end? For the hilarious hijinks, and to teach us about ourselves as only a robot that looks like a little girl can. I believe the Japanese will be the first in the niche field of artificial children. I have no interest in creating little girl robots for hijinks or any other reason.
Ugh, I can imagine the other reasons.
Gross.
What? What's gross about it? You have this super strong robot that's as cute as a button. That's a bucket of wholesome robotic purity right there.
Can you imagine what would happen if somebody manufactured little girl bots?
I, for one, cannot. I would hope that childless people would have the opportunity to experience parenthood with the new robots.
Or they'd have sex with them!
Yes. Yes, there's that. There's always the unforeseen consequences whenever something is invented. Nobel thought that dynamite would end all war, when all it did was make it more deadly.
Well, I mean, Craigslist did kill the newspaper industry.
And Aunt Jemima didn't realize that her syrup, when aerosolized, was a deadly nerve gas. I bet most inventions and discoveries have unforeseen consequences.
Well, in this case, they're totally foreseen. Sticky weirdos the world over would buy the little girl bots and the little boy bots.
Yeah, but that wouldn't stop the manufacturers, though. Heck, they would probably sell it to the public as a way to keep child molestation down. It'd become a selling point.
Unless, of course, the robots are sapient and sentient. Then it would basically be creating and selling sex slaves.
Robotic underage sex slaves.
Wait, can we even use age as a factor when it comes to consent with robots?
I don't know, all I wanted was a Vicky bot.
How did we get to child robot sex slavery from Fundy being late because he watched a sitcom rerun?
I don't know that either. So, where is the big bald bring down Jason anyway?
Well, has anybody called him?
Well, I just did and I got no answer.
Well, isn't this a fine cauldron of Piscine? My time is important, gentlemen. Can we please locate our missing member so we may commence with my report?
I'll go to the comic book store. Maybe there's been some sort of emergency.
Yeah, one of them comic book emergencies we're all the time hearing about on the news.
Okay, thanks AJ. Text me when you get there.
Ooh, and if you go past the 7-Eleven, can you get me a Slurpee? Half grape, half blueberry. Oh, and a Slim Jim?
No!
You suck. You seem concerned, Gary. Do you suspect foul play?
Yes, I suspect foul play. I suspect foul play, kaiju attack, plague of locusts, and even spontaneous human combustion. Nowadays, it could be anything. I mean, Alex Jones just drowned in a pile of gay frogs.
Point taken. Well, look at you two old women. Quit your worrying. Nothing bad has happened in town yet. I'm sure our little jerk nerd is just fine. Seriously? Seriously. You have been in prison for 4 years, and the first thing you do when you escape is kidnap me again and take me to the sewers? Again?
Don't yell at me. I don't know anything else. I mean, revenge. Or, I'm bad.
You don't even remember why you're even mad at me anymore, do you?
Sure I do. It was because you're an asshole.
Well, I won't argue that I'm not an asshole. I am. But that isn't the reason why you hate me.
Can we just say it is?
You're telling me that you kidnapped me and you can't even remember why.
Is it because you stole my birthday girdle?
What's a birthday girdle?
It's a girdle you wear on your birthday.
No, I didn't steal your weird birthday thing.
Well, you must have done something. Can you give me a hint or something?
Why should I help you remember why you hate me?
Because maybe the reason will justify my kidnapping you and planting a bomb under the garage.
You did what now? I'm bored. I wish something exciting would happen. Hey, Professor, why don't you just tell me and Gary what you need to say, and then we'll all be done, and I can get out of this garage and go down to the manhole. It's Grin and Bear It night. I hesitate to ask, but my inherent curiosity must be satiated. Grin and Bear It night at the manhole.
You see, Professor, a bear is a term for a brawny, hairy gay man, and the manhole is a gay club downtown, and I'm sure you can piece the rest of it together.
Indeed. I don't go for the hairy man bod. I go for the half-price drinks.
Oh, it's AJ. He says the store is closed and Jason isn't there. He's heading to Jason's apartment.
Talk about a nanny state. You know, he's just probably having some imaginary girlfriend time. He's fine.
I seem to recall that Jason was kidnapped once by an animated avatar.
He was? I don't remember that.
Yeah, cartoon avatar Jason.
Who?
He was the original host for our show. He got replaced by us, and he kidnapped Jason and threatened to blow up Opinion-Ville unless he got his segment back.
Nope. Was that before or after I came out of the closet?
After. The point I was making is that, what with cartoon avatar Jason having made his escape from prison, there's a possibility that our resident nerd and skeptic has once again been accosted by this animated foe.
What kind of moron would commit the same crime twice?
Actually, I don't know why. I mean, originally I thought I'd go on a killing spree or something, but for some reason I was just compelled to kidnap you again and plant another bomb.
Great. So I'm a psychopathic cartoon's compulsion now. What a feather in my cap. So what's next? Murder? Torture? What?
I guess. I'm kind of out of practice with this whole evil thing. So, how have you been? You and Sass get married yet?
Okay, so AJ says he's not home and he's not at work. Where else could he be?
Are there any events in town that would attract him? Well, sure there are. There's the strip club, the tabletop gaming store, there's the movie theater. Aren't you guys being super paranoid about this?
I think we have ample justification for being paranoid. Don't tell me you weren't a little scared that Reverend Pone might come after you.
It wasn't until now, thanks, Gary. Perhaps we are being a bit overprecautious. After all, he could be anywhere. Yeah, you and AJ are getting all worked up over nothing. It's Jason. He's probably gotten all upset about being a nerd with no girlfriend and went down to the reservoir to stare at the water. Or play with his G.I. Joes or something stupid.
Probably, but I would feel better if I knew where he was, okay?
So this is all to make yourself feel better, not for Jason's sake?
Yes. No. Oh, both. Look, a little paranoia can be a good thing.
How? So you can live like AJ? He suspects that everyone and everything is out to get him.
Okay, you're citing the worst example, dude, but paranoia can be a good thing.
Uh-huh. Aren't you Mr. Trust? Don't you believe that everybody should trust each other?
I believe that trust is earned, and right now, I don't trust the world.
The evolutionary advantages of paranoia could be quite profound. After all, if a species is constantly wary of danger, the more likely it is that they will survive to pass on their genes. Well, it's a good thing I don't believe in evolution then. Look, you two, Jason is fine. I bet he's under some overpass eating junk food and reading comic books.
Or he's being murdered slowly by an animated maniac.
So get this, apparently being on a spaceship back in time and saving the universe was not a good enough excuse.
Wait, let me guess. Her needs weren't being met.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry that I wasn't home for you to tell me about how Larry from work doesn't respect you, but I was a little busy fabricating the Jesus myth to ensure that timeline.
I know what you're going through. My girlfriend broke up with me when I went to jail.
You had a girlfriend?
Yeah, you know Jermaine Endez from Neurotically Yours?
You dated Jermaine Endez?
No, I dated her third cousin, Bolivia. At least she said she was Jermaine's third cousin. Anyways, she broke up with me after the trial.
Well, I mean, you were in jail.
Oh, she didn't care about the crimes I committed. In fact, she kind of dug them. No, she broke up with me because she thought I was cheating on her.
While in prison.
Yeah.
With other prisoners?
Nope, with women.
How?
She said I was having them smuggled in.
Okay, AJ, okay, just don't freak out all over the place. Just come back to the garage.
No luck, eh?
No, and AJ is having a panic attack inside the McDonald's.
Why is he at the McDonald's? Is that a favorite restaurant of Jason's?
No, but when AJ starts to get real worked up, sometimes the only thing that will calm him down is an apple pie and a filet-o-fish sandwich.
He hasn't started screaming yet, has he?
No, he's quietly hyperventilating in the play area ball pit, but that won't last long.
I told you Paranoia wasn't good. Now AJ is about to have a freak out in front of Ronald McDonald. Tosh, paranoia can be a perfectly healthy response to appropriate situations. The world could benefit from some healthy paranoia. Trust is what's abused and overrated.
What do you guys think?
Is paranoia a worthless garbage feeling? Have you ever been paranoid? What was it about? And did you have sound reasons to be paranoid? I bet you didn't. What events in history could have been prevented had those alive at the time been a tad more paranoid?
Comment down in the pit of shouting. Okay, AJ needs to be airlifted out of the McDonald's. Who wants to go get him?
That's all you, fun boy. I am no good at talking AJ down. So this meeting is a complete bust. I'm going back to the lab, gentlemen. Please alert me when you've either discovered the whereabouts of Jason or his corpse. Good day. Yeah, whatever. I got me some more Small Wonder to watch.
You aren't going anywhere. You're just staying here in the garage in case Jason shows up.
But I hate this place, especially when I'm here all by myself. It's super creepy.
You'll be fine.
So, for real, there's a bomb under the garage?
For real.
'Cause the last time you lied about there being a bomb.
No, seriously. It's why there was a lag between my escaping from prison and kidnapping you. I had explosives to make, man.
Oh, glad to see you learned a skill in prison. Hey, how did you escape anyway?
I don't know. One minute I was in my cell, and the next I was in the parking lot of Home Depot.
Weird.
That's not the half of it. I also had a piece of paper with precise instructions to make a bomb from stuff you can buy from a Home Depot.
And so you just made one.
Ah, I'm a creature of habit, I guess.
Look, can I ask you something?
Sure.
It's pretty apparent that you really don't hate me anymore.
True. In fact, I kind of like you.
So why don't we just go defuse that bomb and then get some alcoholic milkshakes? My treat.
I'd love to, but...
But what? But I won't let him. Hey, you bunch of jerks, it's me, Vermont, and today is Saturday, July 29th, 2017, and it's International Chicken Wing Day, Lasagna Day, National Dance Day, National Lipstick Day, Rain Day, and System Administrator Appreciation Day. Famous dead jokes and fictional characters celebrating their birthdays today are Dictator Benito Mussolini, actress Clara Bow, and Space Captain Tarunga Leela. And now on to your stupid questions. First up, Zelina, Empress of the Impossible, asks, intimate question for Mr. Bunk. Does the current situation in the White House with a certain slumlord real estate swindler make you proud that one of your own has risen to a leadership position? Do you aspire to give aid and comfort to an enemy with nukes pointed at us for your own personal profit as well? First off, let me just say that the current resident of the White House is far from one of my own. Look at that orange fake tan. If he was one of my own, he would be taking one of my patented bunk tanning pills. His expansive waistline would be discreetly hidden with bunk abdomen tape, and he would never have visible panty lines while playing tennis if he wore a bunk seamless body sock. Oh, and it goes without saying that Russia and North Korea are markets of the future, and I plan on invading them very soon. Skya 2000 asks, intimate question for Bob Satan. Is the mayor's evil schemes part of your plan to destroy the world? Also, did you like your sandwich? Hey man, I really like the sandwich, I guess. I don't really do
evil schemes anymore. The last evil scheme I had was like to get a tuna sandwich, I think. All my memories seem to be crowding together all in one place. You know? Like good and evil and sandwiches. Sandwiches. I really like sandwiches. I could probably do some evil with a sandwich. Or for a sandwich. Or on a sandwich. I'm gonna see if I can do evil on a sandwich, man. What kind of evil thing can you do to a sandwich other than eat it? Eating's that's pretty evil. Eating a sandwich? I mean, like, the sandwich is like, hey, I'm a sandwich. I just want to sit on this plate, man. And you're like, I'm gonna eat you. That's like the most evil thing you can do, man. Eating a poor defenseless sandwich. But then again, if you leave the sandwich there for a long time, it grows stuff on it. Doesn't look happy. Maybe eating a sandwich is ultimately the most good you can do for it. This is a lot more thinking than I'm used to, man. I need to not do these segments anymore.
Kassam Jabbaras, intimate question for Vermont. If you pronounce all of your ER-IR sounds, as in joik and boyd, as oi, how come you don't pronounce your name Voimont? Tells you what, I'll stop being consistent with my pronunciations when I finally figure out how to say your freaking name. Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comments section. Until next time, you bunch of joiks. This has been Vermont. You may be joiks, but you're my joiks. Doesn't mean I don't love you. You can love a joik. My mom loved a joik. My dad. Oh boy, now I'm thinking about that. I need to go have a lie down. Hey everybody, it's me. That's him. You are you, and they are them. Let's shout some Patreon peoples out. Wow, short, cute, and only a little weird. Just like me, baby. Peter Finch. Her name's Frank. Yeah? This guy's name is Finch, but he looks like a pussy. So? So, is he a giant finch wearing a person costume, or is he a mutated finch that looks like a pussy? I think he's a person whose last name is Finch. Oh. The boring option. Staggles! Hey Staggles, you've got a cute name, almost as cute as mine, and I can't allow that. Your name isn't that cute, Oswald. I am shocked. I had the cutest name since forever. Oswald means cute. Actually, Oswald is an old Anglo-Saxon name meaning God rule. Still cuter than Staggles. Staggles is an ancient Hindi word for cute beyond measure. What are you, Mr. Name Dictionary today? Kiffin! Okay, we both gotta shut up about cute names because Kiffin has us both beat with a gigantic stick. Kiffin. So freaking cute. Kiffin is German for smoke pot. They have pots in Germany just for smoke? No, you know, pot. Weed? Doobage? The sticky icky? Are you speaking moon language at me now, name frame? It's all slang for marijuana. My preschool teacher? Your preschool teacher's name was Marijuana? Yeah, Marijuana Two Tokes. She was great. She let us spin around and around and paint the walls and protest against the man. And she always had brownies that were delicious and made us laugh and laugh and laugh until we fell asleep. Oh. And then she went to jail for a long time.
Howdy y'all, I'm Mabel, and here are some of y'all's responses to the episode, Fear Bags. Oh, yeah, and I would like to introduce the comment reading voice.
Hello, I am also happy to be...
Shut up, sugar.
Yes, ma'am. Making an argument that advertisers use fear to sell products is sort of redundant. Fear is a motivator that keeps us doing things, and I don't think you could really make an advertisement or even a convincing argument that couldn't be framed off fear. Why do you brush your teeth? Fear of tooth decay. Why do you exercise? Fear of health issues. Why do you go to work school? Fear of future uncertainty. Any desire that you have innately creates fear in the opposite direction, so an ad that promotes something will intrinsically push some kind of fear. It's so common that it can hardly be called immoral. That being said, there are a difference between advertising to promote and advertising to create fear. Unethical advertisements would probably fit when the ad serves to create the source of fear, or at least magnify it, and then push their product as the singular solution.
What? I'm sorry, you just started talking and I kinda drifted off. I'm sure you had a very clever response, whoever you were. Who was that?
I don't know, I've moved on in the script.
Can you look it up?
Very well, it was Blobby Dude.
Well, that was a complete and compelling response, Blobby Dude. I'll rewatch this video and see what it said.
Jallio Swillingheart. It's honestly rather easy to prevent advertisers from being unethical. Eliminate advertising. How? Eliminate the need for commercial markets. How? In real short, automate literally everything possible and give everyone whatever they need whenever they do. We have driverless cars, automated loading bots at warehouses, and every address on the planet. So why not automate it all and let the many reap the rewards instead of the few? No? Using current tech for its best purposes is not possible? Well, revolution time, comrades! Onward for humanity! Death to the enemies of the people! I'll be here, interneting. I'm such a model citizen. A Moticon.
If you mean by model citizen that you're filled with rage at our culture, but your willingness to change it ends at the end of your keyboard, then yes, you are a model citizen.
Dueling Shade. A product that doesn't exploit fear, huh? Well, how about Legos? If anything, the fear of stepping on one would keep you from buying them. I mean, have you ever walked through a room where someone was using Legos? It's like walking through a minefield.
What are you talking about, Dueling Shade? Legos used fear to sell their product. You don't remember Zach, the Lego Maniac? That kid was terrifying, and he had Maniac in his name. Well, so that's it this time. If you have a reaction to this week's episode, please leave it down in the comment section. Until next time, Mabel says, y'all are fucked up.
What about me?
You're the most fucked up.
So then I told the kid to go get his mom. So he went and got his mom, and I told her that he was too young to be playing these online games and he was using a whole bunch of slurs, and then one thing led to another, and now I'm going out on a date with her. Huh? Oh, hey everybody, it's me, and I don't remember how this beginning show goes. Something suggestions that you sent something. Yeah, we're keeping that one. Ye Old Illustrator suggests, instead of watching puppets duel over the ethics of profiting from fear, I could be finishing my colony of 100 bunkers out in the Atacama Desert for when World War III inevitably breaks out. I mean, nuclear war is pretty much inevitable at this point, so why not make a sweet mint renting out 100 bunkers with all the essentials needed for at least 6 months of survival? Of course, after those 6 months, the customers are on their own, especially on the septic tank situation. Hey, I have an idea. When the 6 months are over, that's when you turn on the video cameras in the bunkers and start to televise the pay-per-view show, Survivor Eats Survivor. The call says instead of watching Opinion-Ville, I could have finished developing my game to give it to Trudeau to be the first to review it. Oh, please send it my way. I love reviewing friends' games. I am ruthless. I criticize every little thing and use lots of profanity and insults. Funny, I haven't gotten to do a new video game review in a while. Very few of my friends call me anymore. Daniel Santiago says, instead of worrying about the end of the world, I could have watched videos of drag queens falling off stage in the middle of their performance. I love those videos too. Dancers falling off stages, actors falling off stages, toddlers falling off stages. I love them so much I found a website on the dark web where for the right amount of money, they'll push whatever you want off that stage. You haven't lived until you've seen a full orchestra dressed like Morris dancers fall off a stage. Well worth the $5,000.
Hey everybody, it's me. Congratulations, you made it to the end of another episode. Why don't you put your feet up, grab a big old glass of something wet and pour it down your throat. Why don't you sit back and smoke something like a ham or maybe a candy bar. Just take a Twix out. Take a Twix out, stick it in your mouth and light it on fire. Smoke it, lean back and say, I'm a winner. I watched a YouTube video. What are you doing? It's called encouraging the audience. They did something. I'm being supportive. Could you please shout the podcast out? Fine. Hey everybody, why don't you go down to the links below and listen to the podcast that are there. There's Lemme Finish, there's Late Seating, there's 3 for Adventure, and eventually it's going to be the only thing that's going to be around because he's going to get sick of us puppets always bad-mouthing him, and he's just going to be doing that because apparently it's easier than doing this. Holy cow, you have no idea what you're talking about. I hear him talk in my head all the time. I know exactly what's going to happen. Now, you have to decide which was better. Me encouraging the audience or me terrifying them with the idea that maybe this show will end and there will only be podcasts left. Encouraging? Damn straight. So, everybody, why don't you just lay down on the ground, job well done, undo the top button of your pants like Grandpa does after turkey dinner and Thanksgiving, just lean back, and know that you have done something really great. You watched a video on YouTube. Good job! Now go give me the gold stars. Everyone gets a gold star.